Hello YouTube, what is up? My name is Solstice, and today I am doing something extremely differently. I am doing a tutorial for the complete Oblivion walkthrough in a setup that I have never attempted before, so this is going to be a first. First things first, this walkthrough is for Shadowrend, and I have gotten many requests to make this tutorial, so I am doing this in a different way that I feel is going to be quick, a lot faster than my normal tutorials, but at the same time it should be explanatory enough, detailed, it should give you the information that you need to know, and it should be appealing to watch. So the first things are the requirements to get Shadowrend, and that would be the Symbols of Office. Now the Symbols of Office quest is one of the final quests in the main quest line for the Shivering Isles. So the problem is it's one of the very last, it's the third last, so you've got a lot of work to do to get to this point, but the sword makes it worth it. It is a very, very good weapon, and it's actually the second best weapon in the game, so there you go. Now after requirements is location. Directly after starting the quest, you are brought into Knife Point Hollow, which the main quest marker brings you to this point easily enough, and it brings you to this man. And you talk to him to gain your next place in the quest, which is to go to Milcar and the Howling Halls. Now, where you want to go is Milcar, because Milcar is where the Grove of Reflection is, where you take the branch off of the Tree of Shades. And it is there that you basically get into the fight that gives you Shadowrend. So, as you can see here on the map, Milcar is located just north of the O in the Over Hill, I can't tell. The quality is lowered when I have to play this on Vegas. But yeah, it's just north of that little lake, and it's directly north of the O in that Over Hill Mountains, or whatever it says. Now the cool thing is, the second you enter Milcar, it brings you into this tunnel, and directly through the tunnel is the quest. There it is. That's the Grove of Reflection. Now the next part is the in-depth part. And before you enter the Grove, I recommend taking your shield off before you enter the Grove. That way, when your clone spawns, he doesn't have a shield on. This can prevent him from not dropping Shadowrend. I also highly recommend saving before going into the Grove. The second thing, just jump down that hole to the right, land on the branch if you're worried about taking damage, and walk into the Grove. You will see this cool little particle effect come from the statue, and you will spawn in the corner. If you're a magic user or a ranged user, you can get off a few shots before he even finishes spawning, which makes it much easier to finish him off in the fight. Since he's a clone of you, he favors to the Shadowrend in place of magic or the like. Now, as you can see, Shadowrend is a very reflective sword, and its general appearance luster changes depending on the environment. And here is a nice little demonstration of the power of Shadowrend. It is an enchanted sword that gives damage to health and magicka, and the strength of the enchantments range depending on your character's level when you get the sword. So yeah, that's basically all the general information to it, and yeah, that's basically it. So, I hope this tutorial has helped. Please give me feedback on if you liked the setup of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. My name is Solstice, and this is another installment in the Complete Oblivion walkthrough.